You know, the one thing you need to have when securing your sled to your truck or trailer is peace of mind that your tie down is strong enough and that it won't come loose. Because if they do, you and your sled could be put in a very questionable situation. And when it comes to tie downs, Steadymate is a brand that you can put a lot of faith in. Now the reason is simple, strength comes in numbers, and Steadymate is manufactured by Kinadyne, which has been a trusted name in the military, heavy truck, and airline industry for well over 50 years. And securement strength is exactly what we're going to talk about today. The single most important thing that you need to look for when buying tie downs for your sled is the working load limit. In other words, the maximum load that can be applied to a securement product, such as the tie down holding your sled in place. Working load limit is also a factor of braking strength and is calculated as 1/3 the reported braking strength number. Now it's important that we don't confuse braking strength with actual working load limit, and here's why. This cheap tie down has a braking strength of 1,000 pounds, but when you multiply that by 1/3, the actual working load limit is only 333 pounds, and most sleds weigh at least 450. On the other hand, this Steadymate tie down has a working load limit that is rated for 835 pounds, and is plenty strong enough to keep this sled in place no matter how rough of a road you travel on. So you might be asking, what makes one tie down better and stronger than another? And the answer to that isn't with just one particular component, but it's the sum of all of them. Now the first thing that you want to look for is a high quality strap made of tightly sewn polyester webbing that's also reasonably thick. The pattern of webbing should correspond exactly with the pattern of teeth on the inside of the cam buckle. That way, when the two come together under the tension of the spring, they positively lock in place, preventing the strap to slip through and come loose. Now, despite what your buddies may say, or better yet, your wife, size does actually matter. And this is especially true when it comes to the cam buckles or S-hooks. Essentially, the bigger and beefier they are, the better they're going to do at holding your sled in your truck or trailer. Upgrading to a ratchet strap and snap hook provides you more tensioning power and extra insurance that the strap won't come undone from the floor mount. Our last piece of advice when it comes to securing your sled is to remember the old adage that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So invest in some good D-rings for your floor or something like the Steadymate Quick Strap, because you've invested a lot of money in your sled and you don't want it flopping around in the back of your trailer like a half-baked salmon.